comic book fans.
Our next game takes some of the most iconic Marvel superheroes around and slots them into a crazy fighting game from EA.
Of course, everyone at XPlay was dying to play this. I mean, who wouldn't want to pit Iron Man against Elektra or Venom against the Thing?
But can it be nearly as good as it promises to be? Probably not.
Here's our review of Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects. Superhero brawls are an American convention. So are over-licensing and crappy adaptations of good material. They come together in the perfect storm we call Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects. Marvel Nemesis is a half beat-em-up, half fighting game that pits Marvel's motley crew against a roster of super-powered generica called the Imperfects.
Oh, this better be good.
Oh, don't worry, it isn't. We wanted to talk to Stan Lee about lame knockoff superheroes, but sadly, he didn't show up for his interview. Nor did we book one. Instead, we have Roger, the Stan Lee experience.
I always get the question, how did you come up with the idea for the X-Men? My answer is two simple words. F*** off!
After the successful Capcom run of Marvel fighting games, you're probably as eager to pit Wolverine against the Thing as we are. But before you can unlock most of the fighters, Marvel Nemesis gives you the honor of playing Story Mode. Story Mode will have you waste a colossal amount of time playing nearly identical missions, killing nearly identical bad guys in nearly identical environments. It's like New York is entirely made up of a rundown mansion, one city street, and a broken bridge. Seriously, all the heroes are wonderfully rendered. Spider-Man flips, Venom drools, and Daredevil still has a love for due process.
I am judge, jury, and executioner.
So me and the boys, we went down to Fifth Avenue to the DC offices. And we took our baseball bats and we smashed the place up, and then we burned it to the ground. That taught Jerry Siegel to with the House of Ideas. But I never missed an issue of Superman. What a great book.
In the Versus arena, the controls are the same as they are in Story Mode. Simplistic and repetitive. You've got about 4 options in your arsenal. Jump, punch, bigger punch, and crappy camera angle.
I started Stan's Soapbox to give Marvelites a taste of, what life was like at Marvel. The first one I wrote just said, Jack Kirby's wife likes especially mine. It wasn't great writing, but it was the truth.
The environments are highly destructible, and you can throw anything that isn't nailed down. Yay, wanton destruction of private property. The PS2 and Xbox offer online capabilities for Marvel Nemesis, but of course all you GameCube owners get the shaft once again.
We used to crank call Bob Kane and say we was the real Batman, and we were gonna kill him for taking our identity. Then Cuba and I would throw a brick right through his window. Man, I hated Bob Kane.
After playing for an hour or so, you'll finally realize you're just doing the same thing over and over again. This one is a fun concept that just doesn't know enough tricks. Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects reaches the pinnacle of imperfection with a 2 out of 5.
Enough said. Enough said. Enough said!
That man is going to sue us, true believers.
Okay, now I have to bring this up. Unlike Marvel vs. Capcom, which used actual Capcom characters to fight Marvel icons, this game just made up some cheap-ass original characters. EA, if you want to make a fighting game, we want to see some of your iconic characters in it. I want to see John Madden stop Iron Man's ass. I want to see Wolverine finally attack the Sims. I want to see Frodo put his furry little foot up Daredevil's ass.
And I want to see Tiger Woods attack Spider-Man, just because I would find it funny.